When you think back on the best clubs or communities that you've been a part of, what stands out? It's probably not the paperwork, and it's not the perfectly timed agenda that was laid out so beautifully on the table before you arrived. No, it's none of that. It's the people. It's the energy that's in the room, and the way someone smiled at you and shook your hand when you came in. It's that little boost of encouragement after you gave your first icebreaker. Those are the moments that make all the difference. Those moments may feel really small, but they're the bread and butter. They shape how we feel about the club and how often we decide on whether or not we're going to show up and how we're going to show up when we do. Moments of Truth isn't just a checklist to get through. It's really a chance to hold up a mirror and ask ourselves, how are we showing up? What's working? And where can we do better? I want to share with you the 6 areas that we looked at in our club, what we're proud of, and where we're stretching to grow. I'm going to address each section, and if you have any input whatsoever on that section, then I would encourage you to please let me know. First impressions. Guests feel welcomed, and our club has a warm and inviting atmosphere. They did see room for growth. Greeting guests shouldn't fall on one person. It should be a shared experience. We're exploring rotating greeters so that every guest feels seen and welcomed. Member orientation. Once someone joins, we are solid on the essentials, paperwork, education programs, and getting people involved. Speaking roles are assigned with nudges and mentors to help guide the learning. We are missing a few touches like membership pins. When you're inducted, you should receive a pin, and I've had a couple of people tell me they have never received one. Our mentorship program is being formalized, and we could do more to explain pathways and the recognition systems to guests so that they're understanding what we're doing as well. Fellowship, variety, and communication. This is one of our strengths. Guests are greeted warmly. The meetings are both enjoyable and educational. And we host regular social events to keep our club together outside the normal meetings. Members participate in district and area events, and our newsletter and website are updated regularly. We want to stretch even further, like having inter-club events and joint meetings, or some creative formats like mock trials or debates, which would bring a fresh energy. We also plan to collect and share member testimonials to highlight the personal growth that's happening within our club. Next is program planning and meeting organization. We are proud of our punctuality, our meetings start and end on time, and evaluations are very thoughtful and constructive. Members are usually prepared and they know their roles. And still, we've had a few last-minute speech cancellations. We're working on a clearer process for notifying the club and filling in those gaps. The agendas are updated so that the historical data will reflect correctly. These are small adjustments, but they'll help us to maintain the high standard that we're known for. Membership strength. We're thriving with over 40 paying members, which is well above the benchmark of 20. Our retention is strong. We've lost a few members due to life changes recently. A simple check-in when someone misses a meeting could make all the difference. So if it's someone that you know who has joined us, then please make sure that you're reaching out to them. We are active in the community through Facebook, leadership conferences, and nonprofit outreach. There are so many things that our club does in our community. New members often join through personal invitations and our social events like our kayaking trip, barbecues, holiday gatherings. All of that helps keep our club really strong. Last is achievement recognition. This is an area where we're ready to grow. Progress charts have been inconsistent and member achievements aren't always recognized, but we're listening. We plan to celebrate icebreakers more visibly and use social media to highlight accomplishments. We're doing well with recognizing club and district leaders and tracking our distinguished club program goals. If you don't know what any of that is, please let me know. Now it's time that we celebrate each other a little more consistently than we have been in the past. So what does all this mean? It means that the Morning Cup is doing a lot of things right, but that we're not going to settle. We're committed to improving, to being intentional with every single interaction, and to continuing to create moments that matter within our club and in our community. Because in the end, it's not the grand gestures that define who we are. It's the small, consistent choices that we make day in, day out